Okay, hello and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us today. We are going to be talking about saving money, which is very topical at the moment because those interest rates keep going higher and higher, much to our disdain. But aside from that, cost of living, everything is we're feeling the pinch at the moment, and the supermarkets have all jumped on the bandwagon as well. So we're going to talk today about ways that we can save money with the Thermomix. And this class is most definitely for you, no matter which Thermomix model you have, or if indeed you don't have a Thermomix as yet. Curiosity did not kill the cat. It's great that we've got some people on here today who perhaps haven't ventured into buying a Thermomix yet. You're doing the right thing. You're getting all the information that you possibly can. I'm a firm believer in gathering all the data that you need to make that decision, and then you can make an informed decision. So welcome to all of you. My name is Tess Murray, as you can see on the screen, it says my name, and I'm a team leader over here in Victoria. I am very much all about saving money wherever I can and love sharing my tips. But more so than that, I actually like to get your tips as well, because I think everyone these days has got their own little ways of saving money. And how I like to run these sessions is very much bespoke. So I want to hear from you as to what you're hoping to get out of today. And then I will just tailor the class on the hop to what it is that you guys are wanting to learn. Oh, no worries, Olivia. You always have dodgy internet. So I'm going to start off by saying, I'll just admit these people. I'm going to start off by saying, what is it that you are hoping to get out of today? And do you have a Thermomix? Are you seeking inspiration to use it more to save money? Or perhaps you just don't know how to save money, or you're too time poor and you can't even think about it. Just give me some information and then I can tailor this around you and what works for you. Hey, Kaz, I'm going to make
Hi,
you, how are you, Dal?
good Dale. How are you?
Good. I've just made you co-host as well.
Sure.
Fantastic. We've just got started. I've just explained how I very much like these sessions to be quite bespoke, and that I tailor them to what the people who've bothered to come on today really want. Okay,
Yep,
so cheap and
perfect.
easy dinner meals, great. I'd like to know how to cook easy, cheap meals. It's quick. I work full time as a single parent and have hungry kids at 5:30. Definitely. All right. Inspiration, new ideas. And Megan has a TM6. Fantastic. All right. So I'm getting the very much the feeling of dinners is sort of where you want to go. Anyone else want to contribute? Come off mute if you want. How is it that you're hoping to, what are you hoping to get out of today? Because I can certainly jump on and talk about cooking cheap dinners for 40 minutes, but if that's not what all of you want to hear about, um,
Yeah, I'm I'm wanting to learn. I've only just got a Thermomix, so I'm wanting to learn how to use it, how to do it in ways with like just say you've got chocolate melts and you need drops or something, how to do that type of thing, how to use it in your own ways without having to follow a recipe, and how to adjust recipes easily and things like that.
fantastic.
Um,
That's great. Do you know what, Rochelle? What I've been doing all day today? I've been
yeah,
cleaning out my pantry. It was an absolute bloody schmozzle. It's so much stuff has been shoved in there and forgotten about.
yep,
And
know that feeling.
myself and my two of my kids and hubby, we've all been in there cleaning it out. The chickens just think it's Christmas because I've had to donate a lot of seeds to them. They think it's fantastic. Hopefully they'll start laying eggs now. Um,
Yeah.
but very much about how can I use these items, because obviously I've put them in date order, and there are things that are coming up to being close to their expiry or just expired perhaps, and I don't want to throw them out. So we will definitely talk about that. As for learning more about how to use your Thermomix, Did you have a consultant? Do you have a consultant?
I do, yes. Though, yeah, she's going through a few bit personal stuff, so I think is very much on the back foot there at the moment.
Oh, that's a shame. Whereabouts are you located?
I'm in Queensland.
In Queensland.
Yeah,
Well,
south.
I mean, I'm sure you could perhaps even reach out to her and ask her to refer you on to another local consultant who could perhaps help you out and do a demonstration. Or
Yeah.
get along to a cooking class. We'll be talking about that more in a few minutes. It's a great way to learn and meet other like-minded people, and you pick up so many hints and tips. Like I still, after 10 years, go to cooking classes and learn from other consultants and other customers. It's a fantastic way to just keep getting re-inspired and trying new recipes. So today
Yeah.
we'll be focused more so on Cookidoo. We're not actually cooking today. So I'm sorry I can't help you out there with learning to use your Thermomix. But a great
Oh,
idea is
that's
just,
okay.
yeah,
Cookie do's good.
it's just to follow lots of consultants, and hopefully they share what they're making in their homes. I know I do. I have a roster with my kids, and they all have a turn of cooking each night, and I usually post up what they've cooked. And I do that because I know I suffer needing inspiration at times, and it's just a great way to see what other people are cooking and seeing what their kids are enjoying. So hopefully we'll assist you with that, with perhaps some meal planning as well. How many of you do meal plan?
Not at the moment, I'm not, but I'm looking into it all. Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're pretty new, so that's fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jess doesn't own one. Interested in how to incorporate the thermo into my daily life. Fantastic. Good on you, Jess. Great that you've come along. And hello, how are you, gorgeous? School snacks. I'm so glad you said that, Megan. That's fantastic because we are going to talk about school snacks today. And easy, quick snacks. Fantastic, quick and easy, healthy meals. Love a meal plan. Awesome. You tried a meal plan. Fantastic. I'm so happy to see lots of chatter in the chat box because I have a little prize to give away, and I put it on it's a sushi kit, because that is my number one tip for saving money, is making your own sushi, if you like it, of course. So has anyone made sushi before? The sushi
No,
rice is, sorry.
my 12-year-old daughter is and my 11-year-old daughter is like, I love sushi. We need to learn how to make sushi.
Oh my goodness, you really do. It's so easy. There's a bit of a knack to rolling it. Oh, Olivia, I have to come and give you a lesson. It's really not hard. It's just a bit of practice. And who cares if they look a bit sloppy jalopy at first? That's okay. But this kit will help you. Yeah, so it's a bento sushi kit. It makes 6 nori rolls. It contains sushi rice, yaki, nori, wasabi, powdered sushi mix, soy sauce, and a bamboo mat. So I'll be giving away one of those today. And as I said earlier, I tend to reward people who are chatty with me, because you don't want to hear from me the whole time. All right, so I'm going to share my screen and we're going to have a look at some ways. Obviously, I'm going to start off with Cookidoo. And I would also like to introduce you to Carolyn Sewell, or Kaz as she is in her little label on her Zoom box. Kaz is one of my consultants and she is here to help you. And if you don't mind keeping an eye on the chat too, Kaz, that would be fantastic. And I might call on you a bit later for some of your saving money tips as well, if that's okay.
Absolutely. No problems at all.
Fantastic. Thank you. All right. So let's go share screen, and I'm going to share my sound as well. And we are going to hopefully find what I'm looking for. No. Oh, what is it use? No, it's not what I want. Sorry. Okay. So, does everyone use Cookidoo?
Love it.
Fantastic. Pleased to hear it. There is so much on Cookidoo, it's not funny. I often say to people, if you've got a Thermomix and you're not using Cookidoo, it's like having an iPhone and having no apps. I mean, half the joy in your iPhone is all the games and all the little apps that help organize you. If you just used it as a phone, it would be pretty boring. And it's the same with a Thermomix. Thermomix and Cookidoo are a match made in heaven, and to use them both simultaneously will give you so much joy. Not only just for recipe inspiration, but also to help keep you organized. And guess what? Save you money. So one of my first top tips about saving money is most definitely trying as much as you can to meal plan. If doing it for a week overwhelms you and you can't fathom that, just do it for a few days, but start. Okay, so every Sunday, and you'll see I haven't done it as yet. We'll go to my week, but you'll be able to see what I've cooked the last few weeks. I'm going to change the view here so we can go back. So I've had a busy time lately. Okay, so we're not having that now, the shredded lamb. My husband's actually cooking roast pork because I'm doing this class. But last night we had Mexican stack. It is delicious. If you're vegetarian or need to cook for a vegetarian, you can't go past the Mexican stack. It is absolutely delicious, super easy. And I guarantee you won't have to buy anything at the supermarket. You'll pretty much have everything. I'll be making this crusty spelt bread later today once I've finished my pantry. And last night we had chocolate custard. Talk about saving money, making custard, from scratch with eggs and milk and corn flour. Who doesn't love a nice hot custard on a cold winter's night? Well, it's cold here in Victoria anyway. Anyway, it might not be where you were coming from. Now, Friday night, I was out at a demo, so Matthew took over the kitchen and made pizza for everyone. On Thursday, Eliza made sticky sesame chicken, and I had my vet come over for a one-on-one, and we made the chicken gyros and the custard, and she was there with her mum and her 3 kids, and they all devoured everything. There was no leftovers. They loved the gyros and absolutely loved the custard. So gyros is a fantastic way of saving money rather than going down and buying kebab. And it's all fresh and healthy, and you can change the ingredients around to suit your palate. Like if you're not big on chicken, you can have lamb, beef, pork, whatever you like. And then on Wednesday night we had corned beef with mustard sauce, and that is another winner. That and the Mexican stack haven't appeared in my menu weekly plan for quite a while, and they're going to be back there now. I had forgotten how lovely they both were. On Tuesday we went to visit my mother-in-law, and I wanted to take something homemade because we hadn't seen her for a while. And Woolies on Monday did not deliver my eggs, so I thought, oh no, what can I make without eggs? And scones. Absolute winner. Whipped up some cream, had some jam that I'd made previously. So easy. Another thing that you can make without eggs is this too easy chocolate cake. And it really is too easy. This is a winner, and it makes a massive cake. So good for school lunch boxes. Okay, so I hope you've got a pen and paper and you're jotting down some of these recipes. The too easy chocolate cake is an absolute winner. I often make them into muffins and freeze quite a few of them. I find freezing things really helps with lunches and so forth, that the kids can just go to the freezer and pick out what they want for the school day. And definitely having cakes and muffins in the freezer will save you a small fortune at the supermarket. And really look at the ingredients. Butter, eggs. Oh, this one does have eggs. I didn't think it did. Sorry. vanilla, caster sugar, flour, cocoa, and baking powder. Now, you've always got those ingredients. Maybe not the eggs if you can't get them. But when you think about how cheap that would be to make, as opposed to, buying a chocolate cake, it's just insane. So that is what I do, friends, on a Sunday afternoon. So I will do next week's today, and then I will go into Woolies. So I'll just clear my shopping list. If you don't know how to do this, I can show you all how to do it. So let's just say I was making most of these dishes this week. What I would do is I will just use what's in here, okay? Let's say I need that the ingredients, because I'm going to make that. So add to shopping list. Add to shopping list. Click on the three dots, add to shopping list. What else have we got in here? I'm just going to add random things so that you can see how easy it is to create a shopping list. And, oh, this Marry Me chicken pasta is delicious. I'm having that tomorrow night. Okay. You won't find that in Cookidoo yet, sorry. I have added that. Did you know you can add your own recipes to Cookidoo? Absolutely can. All right, so now I'm going to have a look at my shopping list. Let's just pretend I've put all my meals in there for what I'm going to make during the week. I then have a look at my shopping list and take off all the things that I don't need to buy. Bicarb soda, I've already. All right, you get the idea. And then you are left only with the things that you do need to buy. All right. And then when you're ready, you just hit order ingredients. And if you're like me and hate going to the supermarket, you can choose Woolworths. And it comes up with a dummy cart. Now, this is where you can change if you're not happy with what they've chosen, like White Wings plain flour, I would swap that out for Woolworths brand because, I'm trying to save money. Funny about that. And then when you're happy with your shopping list, all you do is add it to your Woolworths cart, and it tells you how much. Now, the reason I love this so much is because you can imagine I work from home. So working from home tomorrow, my groceries are all going to arrive and I'm set for the whole week. And because I haven't actually gone to the shops, especially don't go to the shops hungry because you buy way more than you need. But I go to the shops. I get my groceries delivered, and I haven't been tempted to buy things that are on special that I don't need. And my mum very much brought me up, if things are on special, you buy 3 or 4 of them, and then they end up getting thrown out like I've just done in my pantry just recently. But since I have been doing a meal plan and shopping once a week, I mean, sometimes I would do a top up as well, then I am saving so much money and I'm not throwing out items that I have purchased recently. So that, my friends, is the best way to really save money, is to know what you're going to cook, buy for what you're going to cook, because then you're not going to buy things that are going to go off that you haven't planned to make. So that is my strongest tip I can give you, is if you can start getting into a habit of meal planning once a week, doing a shopping list. And if you don't want to get it delivered or do click and collect, that is perfectly okay. If you choose to shop at Aldi because it's cheaper and then you top up at the chain stores, that is okay as well. But what you need to do is take your phone along with you with the Cookidoo app, And as you put things in your trolley, tick them off your list. So again, you are only buying what you have planned to use that week, and your wastage will be far less than if you were just shopping willy-nilly. Now, on average, Australians throw out approximately $2,000 worth of groceries every year. $2,000 of wastage, which is really sad. We can do better. We really can do better. And obviously, the more things you're making at home from scratch in your Thermomix, the less packaging, the better for the environment, yada, yada. Go on about that all day long, but I won't. Okay, we got some new messages.
Yeah, I'm just having a read now.
Custard is amazing. Yes. God, I love the custard. Okay, it also encourages you to eat better because you have all the ingredients home and ready to go. Absolutely. You're not tempted by takeaway or Uber Eats or whatever those things are, because I don't get them. Dine and Dash or whatever they are. Too much money and too much waste. Absolutely. It's tragic. It's really sad. And there's so many people who could benefit from that food. But I won't go into that right now. Has anyone else got any comments on that meal planning? And can you see where the benefits are? Do you meal plan, Cass?
I do. Look, I must admit, I probably don't do it I don't do it 7 days a week, but I certainly do. I certainly do at least 3 or 4, probably 3 nights a week on average, maybe 4. And then the weekends, I tend to. I still use my Thermomix, but I tend to sort of decide what I'm going to do at the time. But definitely for during the week, 100%.
Yeah, well, Kaz, I mean, Kaz travels a lot. She's interstate a lot with her work. So we probably weren't the right person to ask there. But, you know, I'm sure when you are home, you know that
I do.
It helps. Yeah, absolutely.
And it's certainly, I mean, the one thing I've noticed having a Thermomix, which I've had for, 18 months now, you do save by meal planning. You absolutely save lots of money at the supermarket because you don't buy all those extra things. And also, if you are meal planning, and I find when I am organised and in a good routine, you not going to the shops every day, so therefore you're not picking up those extra bits and pieces that are tempting as you run in and out. So
I know you're going
best thing ever.
You go in for a few things and you end up $100 down. It's so
and
easy.
I mean, $100 at the supermarket gets you like nothing.
One bag.
I know, it's scary.
It is, definitely. All right, so we're up to date. Cooking for 7 to 8 people. Yeah, well, you would need to meal plan. You're on a low shopping budget. Yep. So knowing what it's going to cost you before you actually press the button, that is definitely advantageous, because you can then play around with your shopping list if it's more than what you've budgeted for.
I actually find that doing click and collect or home delivery is actually another great way of saving money too. Just simply, even if you didn't have a Thermomix, I think it would be a fantastic way to save money.
Yeah, well, you're saving petrol, aren't you? And your time. I mean, time's
and
valuable.
You tend to only, when you're buying online, you do tend to only buy what you need.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Now I'm going to go into some more specific saving tips. So do you all know how to create collections in your Thermomix so you can have like playlists and so forth? Do you all know about how to do that?
Yeah,
so
really
you go into my recipes and there are collections in there, and you can create collections. You can bookmark things. So if you tend to go away and go off grid, a good idea is to bookmark recipes that you're going to want to use when you don't have the internet. So I've got a few things bookmarked in here. So it means that I can make all of these dishes and not worry because I'm not on the internet, which is very, very handy. They're mostly demo dishes. Now, breakfast. We may as well go through the day and start with breakfast. Breakfast is a very easy way to save money, and this simple granola is just that. It is so simple. I absolutely love it. I haven't made it for a couple of weeks, and now this is making me want to make it again. You basically just have seeds and nuts, and it's gluten-free. You can either use maple syrup or honey, and you can have it raw or you can toast it. So with this recipe, it talks about baking it, but you don't have to bake it if you'd like to have yours raw, and it's delicious both ways. That is a fantastic money saver, making your own cereal, and you know what's in it then. If you're avoiding gluten, you're set because there's no gluten in this. And that's the beauty of a Thermomix too. If you are cooking for allergies or intolerances, I think someone's in the waiting room.
Yep, got it.
Thank you. Making your breakfast is a fantastic way of really saving money and increasing health, because we're all trying to be a bit more healthy, and and catering for allergies as well, because anything at the supermarket that says gluten-free is like ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching.
Yeah,
way more expensive than it need be. What else have we got in here? This is another one, coffee and cocoa toasted cereal, coffee date muffins. So there's something you could make on a Sunday and have in the freezer, and just pull it out for breakfast, zap it in the microwave, and you're good to go. These breakfast bars are yummy as well. These are similar to an Up and Go, very similar, except they're a lot more healthy. Look at those ingredients. Fantastic. A low carb breakfast frittata. You could break off a slice of that. You could have it cold, whatever. Banana and oatmeal energy bars, fantastic as well. And there's a crunchy granola. These bars would be great in lunch boxes too. And gosh, you will save a fortune. All right, I'm going to move forward now into lunches. I have a lot of collections, as you can tell. Lunches. There is so much you can make for lunches. There's vegetarian sausage rolls. We've got scrolls. I've always got scrolls in my freezer. Zucchini, ham, and corn bites. There's those banana and oatmeal energy bars again. Tandoori chicken wraps. Not sure why that's in the lunch, but I guess if you're at home, you could have a smoothie for lunch. Now, here's so much more. What do we got here? Chocolate apple date balls. Pizza wheels. You need to create some variety for kids. I don't know about you, but I know I got sick to death of sandwiches every day. Chicken and rice patties, Hunter's lemon chicken rissoles, tzatziki. So making dips from scratch, my goodness, can you save a fortune? And there's no additives and nasties in them. Making dips in your Thermomix is unbelievable. When I made the gyros the other day for my vet and her kids, we made the tzatziki as well, and the kids absolutely loved it. They were licking it off their fingers, just going, oh my God, this is so good. Imagine taking this to school, Mum, with our carrot sticks and so forth. So, that is a big way that you can save some money. These butter biscuits, my God, they're so simple, but they are delicious. And what I often do is put a thumbprint in the middle of them and pop a bit of jam and turn them into jam drops. Fruit wraps, if you want. These 5-seed energy bars are gorgeous. Honey sesame snaps, very easy to make. Honeycombs, easy to make if you've got a TM6. There's that Too Easy chocolate cake again. Zucchini slice. That is an absolute winner. What I do with that is I actually make it in muffins or in those mini loaf trays, and fantastic for lunches. And then I have to say another one is this basic muffin mix. It is delicious. You can turn them into whatever flavor you want, and don't be limited by what they suggest. We've got carrot and apple. We have got berry and white chocolate, which are divine. Date and ginger. I actually love all three of these combinations, but you can make up your own. Don't ever think that you have to follow the recipe to a T. You don't. All right. So has that given you some good lunch ideas?
Yeah, it's really, really good, Tess.
All right. We're going to move on to dinner now. And we want budget friendly. Look, I've got budget friendly right here. And there's 53 recipes in there. And that's just a start. That by all means is not all recipes. It's just the beginning. Now, what I might do is I will try and add these collections that I have talked about today to an email that I'll post out to you over the next couple of days with the recording if you want to watch the recording again, so that you don't have your arm falling off from writing, trying to catch all of this, all of these recipe ideas. But now we're going to talk about budget-friendly meals and, you know, replacing that takeaway that you might get, honestly, by changing 1 or 2 habits a week. You know, it's overwhelming to think that you're going to change everything in one go. And I say that especially to you, Jess. You know, a lot of people, when they get a Thermomix, they think, right, that's it, I'm making everything from scratch now on. You know, that's a big call. Start with, well, I know with me, for me, I started with lunchboxes because that was what was most important to me. Started at lunchboxes and then I continued on. And, you know, if you make it too overwhelming, you're setting yourself up for failure. But if you sort of start step by step, and the best place to start is the veggie stock paste, which is why we make it at delivery. All right, so I'm just going to go through a few of these recipes that I like. I call them midweek wonders. And, you know, there's the tzatziki again. This beer battered fish is amazing. Herb and garlic dip. If you've been to a demo recently, you quite likely have seen the herb and garlic dip. It is amazing. Balls, just making the balls is saving money. Tomato pasta sauce, like I use this pasta sauce on everything. I use it on schnitzels, parmesanas, on my pizza, as a pasta sauce. The list goes on. This fruit ice cream is beautiful. Now, we'll talk about saving money. Making your own sweetened condensed milk. OMG, does this save money? I never buy this anymore. It is so easy in your Thermomix. I'll give you a quick look at the recipe. Who's made it? I usually double batch this because I tend to make probably, you know, like the little what are they called? Truffles and a fudge at the same time. So I will double batch this and it works fine. Works really, really well. Look at that. Very simple ingredients and will save you an absolute fortune. Okay, guacamole. Super easy. So instead of getting Indian in, make a fragrant coconut fish soup with sweet potato. That is delightful. This family chicken galette is amazing. And you make the pastry yourself as well. Huge way to save money. And that is, you know, pretty fast, I think. Reasonably fast. Oh no, it's not. It's 1 hour and 55. But you could just use bought pastry if you were time poor overnight, and that would save you some time. What else have we got? Flatbread, making your own flatbread. And this is so easy. It's a yogurt recipe. Plain yogurt, baking powder, salt, sugar, and some bread, some flour. Super easy. They are very, very fast. They take 20 minutes to make from start to finish. Have that with your tzatziki, with your gyros. Beautiful. Lemon curd. Chicken stock paste. So making your own stock paste is a huge cost saving. Tandoori paste. I went to buy a cake and I haven't bought a cake for a long time, just in the supermarket because I'd been unwell. $45 in Woolworths for a Flowers chocolate cake. And that's just from Woolies. This chocolate cake is the bomb. It is gluten-free and it's made with almonds. It is absolutely amazing and special. So if you've got somewhere to go, I would highly recommend taking this chocolate cake. You won't be sorry. Making your own naan bread. Amazing. Butter chicken. the vegetable stock paste. So many ways to save money. This rosemary salt is to die for, by the way.
It is great. I love it.
Oh, I love it on my roast potatoes. So good. There are so many recipes. You know, there are over 100,000 recipes in Cookidoo. You're never, ever, ever going to, you know, have to cook the same thing twice if you don't want to. This is another collection I've got. I call it my freezable meals, so they're easily frozen. So that's another great way to save money, is to have big batch of cooking happening on the weekend, and freezing items. Soup in the freezer is fantastic. Now, this doesn't sound very nice, zucchini, lentil and coconut stew, but can I tell you, it's absolutely delicious. Great vegetarian dish. Don't get me wrong, I'm not vegetarian, but I have a vegetarian in the house. This is a great way to save money. The low-waste chicken lasagna. It makes heaps. If you haven't made it, I suggest you give it a go. So you can just, if you want to, you can cheat and pick up a barbecue chicken from supermarket, or you can steam it in the Varoma, or you can, you know, just use leftover roast chicken. It is so delicious. It looks harder than it is. And most of that hour and a half is cooking time. There you go. It's only 20 minutes prep time.
It is a really good one.
Yeah, you just bang it in the oven, go and bath the kids, and come out and dinner's ready. It's a ripper. It's so tasty. There you go. Has that been helpful?
There was a few things in the chat. Let me just go back.
Oh, yes, I can see that now.
Hang on a sec. You've got a question about could always make pie on the weekend and freeze and cook during the week. Oh, that was the galette. Yes, absolutely, yes. You could do that. And someone saying that they've made it and it's definitely worth the effort.
Oh, yeah.
Andrea has made golden syrup a while back.
Oh, how to change the portion size. I can definitely help you with that, Megan. We'll look at that in a minute.
No, she's saying she loves how you can change the portion size.
Oh, she loves it. Sorry.
Yes.
Making golden syrup. I'm so glad you brought that up, Andrea. That is fantastic. Golden syrup costs what, $5, $6 to make? And oh my goodness. In your Thermomix, to buy, in your Thermomix, it's just sugar and water, people, and one slice of lemon. That's it. And they charge us $5, $6 for it. Golden syrup is an amazing way to save money. Amazing. We're going to have a look now at the savings calculator. Oh. So we're on the Thermomix website. And I would suggest, Jess, having a look at this yourself to help you with your purchasing decision. So it's just on the Thermomix website. And Jess, if you don't mind, do you mind coming off mute? I'm sorry to put you on the spot. Okay.
Let's have a look.
Perhaps she does mind. Okay. Is anyone happy to come off mute and help fill out this savings calculator for me? If not, I'll have to get you to do it with me, Kaz. Anyone game?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Oh, good on you. Is that Joe?
Well done,
Yes,
Joe.
it is. Yep.
Good on you, Joe. I'm just going to scroll through here, and I want you to tell me, so this is your monthly shopping. Is there anything on here that you don't currently make that you could make in your Thermomix?
Puff pastry.
Yep. So 3 sheets in a month. That sounds reasonable.
Yep.
Yep. Any of the others? Do you make yogurt?
Jam.
I do make my own yogurt.
Good.
Muesli bars? Usually buy them.
Okay, let me have a look. Muesli bars. Yep.
Jam.
So how much would you purchase muesli bars? Like a pack a week or?
Nah, pack every 2 to 3. Not,
So we'll say
No.
2 packs in a month.
yeah, yep.
Cupcakes, iced coffee,
I make my own stock paste.
beautiful.
We
Golden
don't
syrup.
either. I want to give it a go, but I've still got some in the cupboard. So yeah,
Yep,
golden
use it
syrup.
up.
Yep.
Jam.
We use a low sugar jam, so I'm not, and we use that. Is it the French low sugar one? So I'm not
yeah.
sure with that.
What about alternative milk? Do you buy that?
No, I use cream. The cheese scrolls
How many would you buy?
in a month, probably. Well, if my teenage son had his way, it would be one every day. Probably 10 a month. I'm trying to cut it back.
Banana bread.
No, sausage
Everyday
rolls.
bread.
I make my own bread, but I also
Beautiful.
sometimes buy bakery bread. Make my own sausage rolls.
So we might say 2 loaves a month
Probably 3.
that you buy. Yep.
Yeah.
And sausage rolls.
Sausage rolls.
How many would you buy a month?
I'd probably, they're large ones. 6.
Takeaway pizza.
No, I make my own.
Good
Make my
girl.
own dough.
Wraps,
Homemade
just-
soup.
You buy that or make it?
I make it.
Yep.
That's probably it out of that list.
Beautiful. All right. Well, let's calculate your savings if you change those habits.
Leave them there.
So $61 a month, you would save by just changing, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 habits.
Okay.
Now, Joe, how would you spend that $61?
Put it towards paying off my Thermomix.
Perfect. Put it on your zip.
Does
yeah,
Joe
and
have
just
a
try and-
Thermomix test?
Beg
Sorry,
your pardon?
You obviously have a Thermomix test.
I've just bought the 6 with the deal.
Yeah.
I bought it about a month ago now.
Fantastic.
So I think that probably for anyone on here that doesn't have a Thermomix or is thinking about it, if you think of all the things on there that Joe doesn't buy anymore, I'm sure that if we were to do that, then there would be that would be a much higher number.
Oh,
So,
yeah, absolutely. Yep.
Let's
so well
just-
done for getting that far in a month. You've done really well.
Yeah, I'll say.
I have a fussy teenager and son who wouldn't eat a lot of that other stuff, so it's a bit hard.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's just do a hypothetical because, as I said earlier, trying to change too many habits at the one time. Let's just pretend that Kaz doesn't have a Thermomix and she buys lots of things. What are the sorts of things that, given she does travel interstate and she's busy, that she could maybe change just a few habits? So I'm thinking golden syrup would be a good one. Kaz?
Yep. You're asking me, yes.
I am. I'm asking, but
yeah,
I don't want
sure.
you to put everything because that can be overwhelming. We just pick
Yeah,
a few
sure.
things.
Almond milk.
And how much of that would you buy?
Probably a month. I'd probably go through 4 of the
1 litre?
whatever they are. Whatever they
Yep.
are, I think they're 1 litre. Yeah. Probably basil pesto. And muesli bars.
Awesome.
Actually, muesli bars and yogurt, and that's probably
How many muesli bars? How many packets of 6?
a month. Are we talking?
Yeah, a month.
I'd probably get my husband. I would get my husband 1 pack a week. So
4. And how much? Oh,
no, yogurt. I do coconut yogurt, and it's probably 500 of like a 500 ml once a week.
so 2 litres.
Yep.
Oops. All right, that's a reasonable start. And that's not
Yep.
going to or what? Well, should we add in takeaway pizza? Because I think that's
Yep. once once a month, maybe once a week. I don't have
Done.
pizza once a week, but yeah.
Okay, there we go. $110, 16 a month you would save just by making those few things.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, it is.
Look at that. Muesli bars, you're saving $14.88 just on muesli bars.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's incredible.
Takeaway pizza, $96 down to 18. Sorry, no. You're saving 18. Unbelievable. What else is a big one? The yogurt as well, half the price. So interesting, isn't it? So feel free, Jess, to have a jump on the Thermomix website and have a play with that yourself. We've also got this savings guide. I'm just going to play this quickly. I love that. Invest once, save for a lifetime. So those savings, those monthly savings, they don't go away. They are there and to, compound over and over again. Now, I mentioned before about getting in and seeing some cooking classes. We've actually got 2 coming up that we've got planned. We're going to try and get a 3rd one in there for September as well. So this is happening in July, on the 27th of July in Wallen. If any of you are around Wallen, you will see us at this beautiful cooking class. It's all about saving time and money. This is a platted pork pie. It is absolutely delicious. So we make a quick beetroot relish, the platted pork pie. We make Cheats puff pastry to go around the platted pork pie. Chicken pesto pasta, which is absolutely delicious. Taiwanese sticky rice. Lentil bolognese, which is a great vegetarian dish. Pull apart sunshine bread. And quick fruit sorbet, which is this one here. If rhubarb's in season, I'm not sure that it will be, but if not, we'll use another stone fruit or something. So that I'm hoping Kaz has popped the link in for that class into the chat. So please jump on and get your tickets. It is a great way to learn more about your Thermomix and to get inspiration and to learn hints and tips of other consultants, team leaders, as well as the people in the audience.
Yeah, it's in the chat.
Fantastic, thank you. The other class we've got coming up is in Eltham. So both of these are in Victoria. It's a Varoma cooking class. So dust off that Varoma. A lot of people tend to get very excited with their Thermomix, but don't really embrace the Varoma. This class will help you to get your head around how to cook in your Varoma and how much more you can do by utilizing that steam that's coming up from what's in your mixing bowl. So we'll be making steamed pork buns, corned beef with mustard sauce, carrot, feta and mint salad, sesame chicken with creamy tikka sauce, a souffle omelette with hot smoked salmon and sticky toffee puddings. Hello. So that class is in Eltham on the 31st of August. If you are not in Victoria, just jump onto the website, click events, and we often have online events. But you can also look at view events and you can find one that is local to you. So if you use the filter by location and you pick your state, it will come up with the events that are on in your area. I highly recommend getting along to them. They are fantastic and you get to eat the food at the end or sometimes throughout. Very great. All right. Now, hosting a demo is a great way to check out the Thermomix. And why is keep doing this? I'm sorry. All right. If you have a friend who wants to purchase a Thermomix and you're not in a position to host a demonstration, you can actually speak to your consultant about getting a referral link from them, and you send that to your friend who wishes to purchase. And when they do purchase, you will get a $50 Mix Shop voucher. So not sure if you knew about that. All right. Test drive a Thermomix today. Hosting a demo. Let's have a look at what this is about.
My name is Helen. How are we all today?
Good.
Yeah, you're excited? What's better than a Thermomix? Me, your Thermomix consultant. I'm here to help you on your journey so you get the most out of your Thermomix.
Oh, sorry.
From meal planning to Cookidoo, I'll spill the beans on everything.
Whoa.
There's so many tips and tricks I've got to share. How is it?
Oh, delicious.
Nice.
It was great to give it a try first.
Yeah, really helps you understand how much it can do.
Wow. Let me show you just how much your Thermomix can do for you. Perfect.
And the other thing to remember is when you host a demonstration, you unlock the capacity to get some awesome host rewards, which again will save you money. At the moment, we have the cutter, which has been out of stock for a long time. We've finally got it in the country, and it is being offered as a host reward at the moment. Whether you host a demonstration online, which you can absolutely do, or in person, between the 18th of June and the 12th of August, you could receive a discount on the cutter. The cutter is normally $219, and yes, you absolutely can purchase that from the Mix Shop today for $219. Or you could host a demonstration, and if one of your guests happens to purchase a Thermomix, you can unlock it for the special price of $19, saving $200. If you host a demonstration and no one purchases, that's okay. You still unlock a discount of $60, and you will get this baby for $159. So booking a demonstration is this easy. So talk to your consultant. If you don't have one, please reach out. You can choose your menu and you can pick it for what suits you and what you want to have. And then you earn a host reward. So now we're just going to have a quick look at the rest of the host reward items. And it's not working. Here we go. So the cutter, obviously. The thermoservers, they are fantastic. They are double insulated stainless steel thermoservers that keep your food hot or cold for 2 hours. And again, this first price is what they are worth. The next price is your host reward if one of your guests doesn't purchase. And the final price is if one of your guests do purchase, you unlock this price. And the majority of them become free, which is pretty cool. There are some great host rewards on there. Another thing I wanted to chat to you about is the beautiful Thermomix magazine. If you haven't got a copy yet, they are for sale in Woolies and Coles and all good newsagents, or you can purchase it online at the Mix Shop. This magazine is absolutely beautiful. I'm going to give you a quick flick through it now. Show you a few pictures. It's all about batch cooking. So cooking once and eating twice. We love that. Beautiful food. There are 70 recipes in this magazine. Has anyone got it yet?
It's
Yeah,
amazing.
I have, but I haven't used it.
Oh, can I say the gnocchi is amazing? I'm just looking through the comments. Can't wait to sit down and play with this tonight. Fantastic. Cannot get my hummus dip to be as creamy and smooth as store-bought. Well, let me give you a red hot tip there, Joe.
Thank you.
Do not skimp on the tahini. We had
Okay.
a Lebanese guest chef at one of our demonstrations or work meetings one time, and he basically used half a jar of tahini in his dip, and it makes it such a difference. Makes it really creamy. And yes, you can make tahini in your Thermomix.
Because I've also heard about boiling them, like cooking them first, but I don't know if that, I haven't spoken to anyone that's done that. I just find it very grainy. I don't know if I didn't take enough of the outer shell off, whether I have to or not, but yeah, just wasn't a massive fan.
Okay, well, I typically cheat and use the canned chickpeas.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah,
but they still
no.
have that outer bit on them.
Well, maybe you just need to blend it for a little bit longer. See, I don't mind mine a bit chunky, but just blend it a bit more and make it smoother that way.
Okay, I'll try it.
Yeah, fantastic. All
And
right.
yes, we've got someone who's done the marry chicken pasta. I've done that. It's amazing. Love it. Might actually do that again this week, I think.
That is a ripper. All right. I've enjoyed the magazine. Fantastic. Haven't got it yet. Can I also recommend the shredded lamb ragu? It's amazing. You can have that with mashed potato or with pasta. It's absolutely delicious. And I also have to recommend, because my boss made it for me, also buco is to die for. All those winter warmers, which, warm us all up. All right. So now that we've had a bit of a think about how we could save money with our Thermomix, can you just pop in the chat something that you think you're going to start to make that might save you some money? If you could just pop that in the chat now, that would be fantastic. Oh, that's awesome, Vanessa. You won't be sorry. It's absolutely glorious. Come on, don't be shy. What's something that you've seen tonight that you are going to make? Muesli bars, fantastic. Muesli bars is a big one. Why wouldn't you want to save $14 a month on muesli bars?
No.
And what would you do with that money? Pizza. Oh, 100%. You know the pizza dough that we make? It's just a basic pizza dough recipe. It costs $1 and it makes 2 large pieces of bases. It's insane. Going to make the golden syrup and condensed milk. Fantastic. Yogurt, tomato sauce, and pizza. Brilliant. Biscuits. Absolutely. Biscuits are so easy in Fermi. Is Jess still on? What are your thoughts? Jess? Can't tell. Is she still on?
Having a look. No.
No, I scared her off. What a shame. Oh, well.
I've started making my chopped chip cookies instead of buying them from Coles.
Fantastic.
And I did a price comparison, and it's very similar, but it has no additives and no horrid things in it. So I even got hubby making them today.
Brilliant.
So I make 2 batches a weekend to get them through the week, and yeah, loving it.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah. I think that's a really big thing for me too, is just knowing what is actually going in your food too. So I think that's what I like. I mean, I do my own coconut milk, coconut cream, tomato paste, tomato pasta sauce, and all of those types of things. And and even butter. I mean, butter is so simple to make in your Thermomix. And then you get your buttermilk. You can make buttermilk scones or buttermilk bread, or I use the buttermilk bread recipe and turn it into a focaccia with caramelized onion or sun-dried tomatoes or whatever. And it's just it's delicious. But I know what I'm eating, and you don't have to worry about preservatives or additives that we know aren't good for us.
Yeah, I made the passata sauce last weekend and turned it into lasagna, and everyone said it was the nicest lasagna.
Oh,
beautiful.
well done.
I just think that it's not as bitey, and like normally you have to add a bit of sugar or something in it to take tardiness, but when I made it from scratch, and yes, it did take a little while, but it was the nicest passata.
Yeah, 100%. And all of those passatas and stuff that you buy, they all have loads of sugar and stuff in them to taste nice.
Oh,
Yeah.
they do. Absolutely. All right. Well, I'm just going to recap the savings that we've uncovered, tonight. We've talked about breakfast, making some breakfasts on the weekend, bulk make things, use your freezer, put them in the freezer, makes it easy to just grab and go. Lunches, obviously, making things like zucchini slice and scrolls and that sort of thing, and making little treats as well. Somebody said they wanted to see more about some healthy snacks and so forth. Dips, that's a great healthy snack to have with carrot sticks. I think then we moved into dinners, and I will send you all an email, as I said, in the next couple of days, and I'll attach those collections that I have already made up, and that way you can start to sort of look through those and see where you can continue to save money. So the deals that we have on offer at the moment, we have the $29 bowl blade and lid set, which ends tomorrow night at midnight. So if you know anyone, please tell them not to wait. It's not going to be extended. This is it. Okay. We also have the TM5 trade-up offer that will not be extended as well. That means that you can keep your TM5, you get a $300 discount and a free bowl blade and lid set, plus 6 months free subscription to Cookidoo. Now, one thing I will mention, especially if any of you are brand new owners, Cookidoo is going to be increasing in price, but if you're an existing owner, that won't affect you. Just make sure that you are subscribed. Go into your account under cookidoo.com.au. Make sure that your subscription is current. Even if you are on a trial, get on there and subscribe, and you will lock in the current price of $69. Okay, if you are not subscribed, and I had to do this myself, you will be bumped up to the $89 by the 29th of July. So that's just a little tip for you. Let's hang on to the $69 as long as we possibly can, because we like to save money, don't we? All right. The only other thing I was going to mention is, if you would like to do what we do, Carolyn and I, we would love you to reach out to us or to your consultant and have a chat about joining the team. We are looking for more consultants. We have got so many houses that don't have Thermomixes in them as yet, and we would love to expand our team. Does anyone have any questions before we do our spot prize? No?
No, Jo said no, very helpful.
Fantastic. All right. I am going to award our prize tonight, which is the sushi kit, to Andrea. Congratulations, Andrea. I will reach out to you via email and get your address and send this sushi making kit to you. Thank you all very much for joining us. I'm sorry I have gone over time a bit, but saving money is a passion of mine. If you would like to follow us on Facebook or Instagram, please do. I'm ThermoTess on Facebook and ThermoTess29 on Insta. Kaz, do you want to let us know yours?
Yeah, sure. It's Carolyn Saul is Thermo Cooking at Kaz on both Instagram and Facebook.
Fantastic. I will include those in the email that goes out.
I was going to say maybe, yeah, because that's probably there's probably an extra couple of words in one of them. I think the Instagram one is a bit different. But.
Yeah, no dramas at all. All right. Well, thank you all very much, and hope to see you on another class again soon.
Thanks,
Bye for
everyone.
now.
Have a good night. Bye.
Thanks, Kaz, for your help.
No problem. It's my pleasure.